Brian Oliver presents Haunting Tales of Madness!
Trim and Polish, written by Brian Oliver, narrated by Varg Papa. Cleaning a body takes precision and care. Sometimes they are brought in with worn nails, hair that is obviously in need of a cut, nose hairs aplenty, you name it. The key is to treat them like you would a living customer at a boutique. The only difference, really, is that they never ask you how your day is going. There should be no split ends. The part in their hair must be neat and perfect. When trimming the neck, be gentle. This was someone's loved one, after all. It is perfectly okay to use photos of the deceased before they met their end to try and find their look, and thus replicate it. If photos are not available, then a little common sense will go a long way. This is why people should consider that all trades require lots of continued and expansive education. Preparing a body is far more than just draining and adding embalming fluid. You need to have artistic skill, perhaps some professional training at a salon. Photography courses even help with understanding of light, shadow, and how the living human body should look. Don't just clip their nails, but file them carefully. And make sure you get nice, even coats if you are adding polish. We usually use red unless there is a special request. You will need to be sure to give a good cleaning underneath the nails, just to be sure. Remember that attention to detail will go far. 2 layers of polish, let it set, and then some protective clear polish should round out the nails. If you're working on a man, one little trick is to use conditioner on their neck and face before giving them their final shave. This is more cost-effective and better for their skin. Male or female, makeup will be required. Think of the subject as a painting. This makeup should not make them look like they're ready for a night out on the town, nor should they look like they're going to be performing on stage, under lights. They need to look, at least as much as possible, as if they are asleep and not dead. We are not here to give a macabre presentation, after all. As you work, don't be afraid to ask for help. The second set of eyes can only help and not hinder, and the second pair of hands will come into play when it is time to clean and dress the body. Most bodies are heavier than they look and awkward to move around. Dressing the subject is just as much about making them seem like they did in life as anything else. There will be undergarments, socks, and then the full complement of outerwear. Some may use just a button-up shirt. Some may have a jacket and tie. Each situation is different, as people come from all walks of life. Let us not forget that you will also be working on people from varying religious and cultural backgrounds. So study up and make sure you are prepared for any additional dress or fittings that may come as a requirement. One cannot do this job without a willingness to prepare people of all cultures and beliefs. Now, I know what most people are assuming. Keep them in a laid position with their arms crossed just slightly to look their best. Well, I do not have to tell you that is not what we do here. We are looking for liveliness and a sense of intent. It is not as if our customers fit the same demographic as a grieving widow. Some need to be seated upright, others slouched. Some should even come across as if they are interacting with one another. Sure, the crash of the train may dishevel all of your hard work, but trust me when I say doing it this way is the best way to ensure that people believe they were alive when the train left the station. Bomb or no bomb, the general public will never believe the attack is real if the bodies do not seem like they were alive at the moment the train goes off the rails. Attention to detail is everything.